How are you this morning? Fine? Okay, fine. Well, this morning we'll be looking at a new topic, which is factors affecting the location of a business. What are we looking at? Factors affecting the location of a business. Now, before we begin, at the end of this lesson, you should be able to list and explain at least 3 out of 6 factors that affect the location of the business. Right? 3 out of 6. So we're looking at 6 factors. Right? Now, before we begin, I would like you to think about yourself. You're about to build a new house. Right? Everyone wants to own a home someday, right? Good. So think about yourself. You want to build a new house. Where will you build your house? And I would like to hear some of your responses. Where will you choose to build your house and why? I'll give you 1 minute to think about it. Where will you choose to build your new house and why would you choose to build it there? 1 minute to think, right? Everybody, think you have all the money in your hands and you're ready to build. Where will you build? Will you build on the same island you're living, same area? Will you go to somewhere else to build? Will you want to move out of the community? Go and build somewhere else? Good. Let me hear some responses now. I would like to hear from Jonathan in this group, Hidil, and then one more of this group, one of yours. Luana, another boy from here. Leroy. Right? So let's hear Jonathan first. Where will you choose to build your new home, Jonathan? So, okay, very good. He says in a town that is close to school and workplace. Very good. He did. Same community and why? Because very quiet. Okay, nice. Good. Why? The community. Why? Because you can see her family often, right? And here, yeah. Same community and why? It's more safe. Alright, I like your responses. Very good responses, right? So, when you're building a new home, you have to make some choices. Is that so? You just don't decide, okay, I will build it right here. You won't know why you want to build it here. Some work said closer to school, closer to workplace. Some of you want to live close to your relatives, your friends. And some of you choose to live right here because it is very quiet, peaceful, and so on. Right? So all of those we call it factors that help you decide where to build your new home. Right? What are they called? Factors or influences or effects Good. So let's work on those two words first. So you have to assist Jonathan. So we are looking at the factors, right, that affect the location of a business. Okay, thank you, Jonathan. Can I think I put somewhere in the middle so everyone can see? The first word is a three-letter word. Two words. Bring it more this way.
Classes of portraits, animals, theory and
What happened to the other letters? M, A, and then something. LMC is part of it. Second group is already finished. So we're waiting on the first group. That's the second word. Alright, so can this group tell us the word? What's the missing word here?
Near to raw materials.
Must be there for raw material. So the first factor that affects the location of a business is that it must be located near to raw materials. So what do you think are raw materials? Remember the business may be producing something, right? So it must be located near to source of raw materials. So what do you think would be raw materials? What do you think? What are materials then? Things that you would use to produce something, right? So you call those raw materials, right? So if you are operating, for example, a beverage company, you would need lots of fruits, right? To produce a juice or a drink, right? So we call those raw materials. So you may choose to locate near to the source of your raw materials. Now we have other cases like, for example, if a company produces paper, where do you get paper from? Where do you get paper from for your books and so on? From wood or from the trees, and then you choose to locate closer to forest from it. Right? So that is the first factor that affects the location of business. The second factor we have is, tell us the word. layer to employment. Spell employment. It was in layer to employment. Now employment, what do you think is employment now? What does employment refer to? The workers, right? So it must be at a location whereby workers can be easily employed somewhere, or whereby workers can easily reach the area to work, right? Now you may have cases, for example, like if you choose to operate a restaurant, you may need persons who can cook, and not just cook one meal or one dish, but who can cook a variety of meals. Right? You must be able to have sources of employment, persons who can be able to work for you. Right? Now the second factor. Third factor will be untraveled by this group, beginning with the letter T. What is in front? With letter I. Let me just assist you. C-O-M-P-E. What else? C.
Animal and skeleton. Primary characteristics of investigation.
What's the third sausage? What's the word here? Pronounce the word in here. Alright, let's spell it then. What's the second word here?
Computers.
C. What else?
O.
What did
B.
D and then what?
B.
E. I. C. R. Yes. So what's the word here? Competitors. Say competitors. Competitors. So who's a competitor? Who are competitors? What do you think? What are you telling them? What do you think? Who are competitors? You are choosing to operate a business. You have to decide whether you want to locate near competitors or away from competitors. Who are competitors? Your neighbors? Very good. Good. Who said businesses who are selling the same or to be similar products? Don't you see that happening around? For example, if you go to charity, it was several stalls, right? The first stall selling Balancha Local, the second stall, Balancha Local, the third one, Balancha Local again. So where do you buy? Cheapest one. Those are called competitors. Right? So that is one factor that you should consider when deciding upon the location of your business. Will you want to locate next to them or away from them? It depends. Right? For example, let's say you have an idea of opening a boutique. A boutique is a place that sells clothing, right? Now, you can open your boutique next to someone else who's also selling clothing. But what can you do? You can offer probably cheaper prices or discounts and so on. Right? So you can attract more customers. You have to find ways in which to attract customers and so on. Those are called competitors. Do you understand? Good. So what's the next factor? Spell the word. What's the next letter? Let's spell. S, F, R, S, C, R, U, E, R. What's the big word here? Infrastructure. Big word? Infrastructure. So, the location of your business depends on infrastructure. Any idea what that big word means? Over here? What does infrastructure refer to? Something that you're building on? Any other idea? For example, let's say if you hear about a company doing or the government is doing infrastructural works, what comes to mind? They're building something, right? Or they're building probably roads, right? So you have to think about that. When you're deciding upon the location of your business, is there good roads to get there? Right? Is there transportation available? Is there cellular service available? Is there internet service available? Where you want to locate your business? Right? All of that should be considered when deciding upon the location of your business. Transportation is very important. Right? Good roads or probably if it's a riverine area, you have boats and something in here. You can be able to get access to your business location. Clear? Good. So we have two more factors. access. Who do you want to attract? Customers. Very good. So that is your target market. So you wouldn't want to set up a business whereby nobody would want to go still by you wherever you are to buy something or to get access to your service. Right? So you must be able to decide where is best to attract your customers and where can customers easily get to you. Right? That is what is proximity to target market is. You can have examples whereby probably hotels, right? Hotel owners would probably want to build a hotel next to a beach. And they know that tourists would visit there. Right? So they get a lot of tourists and they can eventually get more. They can get more parties visiting hotels. Same way. Yeah, the last word. What's the last word? It begins with that word S, right? It's finance. What does finance refer to? Money. Yes, finance refers to. So as a new business owner, you know, you probably wouldn't have a lot of money at the beginning, but as the business grows, eventually you can expand and so that. Right? That's what finance refers to. Finance helps you to locate or decide where to locate your new business. How much money you have. And as a new business, you try to keep your whatever cost you have to incur, you try to keep it as low as possible. Right? So what are the 6 factors? The first one, raw material. What's in here for raw material? The second one, employment. What's employment refer to again? Your workers, right? See. Competitors. Who are competitors again? Next year, similar products like yours, right? I. Infrastructure. What does infrastructure refer to? Transportation, internet access, telephone access. B. Proximity to target market, meaning your customers. And the last one, E. Start with the letter E, form F, which is finance, of course, look your money. Right? So, erase this part here. And I would ask you, somebody who then benefit from Akim, Beyonce, Anthony, Kiana. I would like you to tell me 3 factors that affect the location of a business. Yes, Anthony. All of the letters are there. Just tell me any 3 out of the 6. So let's just stand up here clearly. The first one. Good. Raw materials. Finance. Very good. One more.